Welcome back, my old cat travelers, to another Eden. We just got an update that just dropped like 10 minutes ago, guys. I'm super happy. It's one of my first earliest characters, guys. Tsukiha is getting her a new update, which is pretty neat. She was one of my favorite crush character, I would say. Before Tsubame, I actually liked her look. I like her another style, and now we are getting her outer, I believe. Her extra style also looks cool, but I have been having a little bit trouble using her. Still looking cool, but I prefer her with the little demon horns and her little katana. It's big fan of like Honi and stuff like that. So, guys, here's what the update is. So we got, as you guys, the title says, got the Wanderer in the Vortex. So yes, if you guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's gonna be the fourth years for another Eden. So we got 4 weeks. No, wait, not 4 weeks, but we got like 4 big updates coming up. So guys, if you want more detail about this, go look on the Twitter, or if it's in the game, I will probably gonna cover it as soon as we get more detail. We got some detail, but not enough to do a video. It's really like bare and bones. It's like, oh yeah, we're getting this, but not sure. So our beloved community managers is gonna update us. But right now, let's focus on her. So she's coming out January 11, which is pretty neat. Love her look. My only issue is she looks a little bit too young for my taste. I really wish that she kept her mature look, but it doesn't matter. Our kit is not too crazy. It's not like an overpowered crazy kit. She seems to be a mix between a defender and someone with a decent attack power, which is fire. We'll get there once we get there. All right, guys. So we are getting the Wonder of the Vortex Kingdom of Magic Coachella story. None of me watched the memories she's collected in the recurrent space-time and remember home. No access report a new clue. Starting location, Araz Maze Village. You must clear the Apocrypha Wonders of the Vortex, Thunder, Agentoris, Nevermore. And we must have cleared the subquest Fate Shaded. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So we are getting a this is going to be chapter 7 color coalition. We're getting a new map, new area, another dungeon, and new background music. Same as before, guys. Nothing too crazy, but I always like new backgrounds and new music. Seems like I like where they're going with the art direction. So we are also getting an encounter across time layers, Noble Blossom, Tsukiha, and the new parallel time layers ally is available. We are getting a Fateful Encounters paid 3 times max, and this is pretty cool, guys. This is why, for people out there that are you know, little whales or big whales, little fish, little dolphin, or whatever you call them, that's why you support the game. We are getting a Stardew encounter for 1 time, so I'm gonna save my tickets to maybe pick. I don't know which characters I'm gonna pick, but I'm gonna pick someone. I have a couple of characters in mind. We'll see. We'll see. So we are getting a Stardew encounter, guys. So if you wanna, you know, if you have a couple of money from the holidays, you wanna support the game, just drop it so you guys can actually get one, and you get actually to pick your characters, which is it's pretty cool. So I think this is a little bit different. The characters that are encounterable in the Stardew encounters and Stardew Peace encounters are only those released as version 2.5.500. So characters added in later version will not be available. So guys, if you look it up here a little bit, guess who's there? Guess which version we're doing? You're right. We're doing version 2.14.500. So yeah, she's gonna be available in the Stardew encounter. So I guess a lot of people are gonna drop money for her, which is cool. We're gonna go over her kit soon. We're also getting a Fateful Encounters Fire Force Nation for New Year's 2023. On a 10 encounters, you are guaranteed to get a 5 stars. So you get Noble Blossom Tsukiha, Jet Tactician Shion, Radius Armor Another Style, Yiska Extra Style, and Telele Extra Style. I don't want to go into much detail, but that's not what we do here. But it's, you know, it's a good banner. Jet Tactician is really good. Radius Another Style is one of my favorite character. Also, she's super cute and she's super strong. Makes most of the fight kind of like trivial with her crazy think abilities. So, you know, you might want to roll for her if you do not have her. She's not the most hard-hitting characters, but she's there for, like, you know, when you get pummels by enemies. We are getting also Fateful Encounter Triple Star Tsukiha series paid 3 times. So a banner with all the Tsukihas, which is cool. And they're adding the replay features for the Apocrypha, which is pretty great. So if you guys want to rewatch the video without my beautiful voice over it, you guys can watch it. But I suggest you guys rewatch my video instead. We're also getting a new Elena's matching set, which is pretty cool, like the helmet. So you guys, if you have Meow coins, you guys can do that. We're also patching the Hismena abilities, and they're fixing some quests. And we're also getting the Chronostone cells, like always. During the following duration, clear Apocrypha Wanderers on the Vortex to get a 500 stone. So you guys, get to it. Finish your quest to get more stone. The campaign increased the amount of achievement reward Chronostone from chapter 1 to 3 after the update to 2.14.500. We will be restarting the campaign that were held at the time of the release of each chapters. This achievement reward for studying each chapter's Road to Thunder, Phantom Argentis, and King of Nevermore increased from 10 Chronostone to 50 Chronostones. So all that said is, guys, we're getting a bunch of Chronostones if you completed that, which is cool. Achievement reward bonus during the following duration will increase the amount of achievement reward you receive when you start Apocrypha Wanderwords of the Vortex 7 color coalition from 10 stone to 50 stones, which is pretty cool. And fixing some issues. All right, this is the update, character update. Nothing too crazy, guys, compared to what's coming on the 24th. Which is the big anniversary, guys, and I'm sure we're gonna get a bunch of cool news. That little image, guys, if you go on the official website, the official Twitter or Facebook, there's a couple of stuff there that looks kind of cool. That bat shadow looks neat. There's a cool stuff happening, guys. There's a cool stuff, and I cannot wait to cover it. But that being said, guys, let's take a moment and see her kit. So let's switch it up right here. And there you go. Boom and boom. So let's start with her look. Pretty neat. I like the kimono vibe, the hat, my short hair. I don't know. The color scheme is nice. I'm a big fan of like those Japanese lance weapon. They're pretty neat. It's just, to me, she looks like a child. She looks too young compared to her other portrait in the game. So yeah, I know a lot of people like her. It's not for me. I'm gonna say it's not for me. Yeah, but otherwise, her color scheme is beautiful. Her kimono is cute. The hat is pretty, it's pretty nice. It's a cool character design. It's just not for me. But she fits perfectly. I think it's actually related to her story. I believe, from what I read, from what I saw, I think it's because we get there earlier in her life before a certain event happens, so that's why she looks like this. I don't want to give too much detail because spoilers and stuff like that, but that being said, still look good. Still looks good. Not because I don't like something, which means it's a bad design. It is a good design. Not too busy. Love the flowers that sleeve though, so that's kind of cool. Subtle flame there, so it's a good design. I like it, but character not for me. Too young looking. So guys, as you probably noticed, she is a lance character. She wears a bangle. She is a light character. Her element is fire. She uses a lance, Eastern royalty, bookworm, and fairy as personality trait. So, princess of a certain country in the east, she loves her country and her people very much. She is well nurtured, but still very naive and lively, and sometimes says and does things out of the blues that surprise those around her. Her head horns are small because of her immaturity, but seems to grow in size when she's happy and excited. In her small room in the castle, where she's been confined for a long time, she seems to be harboring an ambition. So, yeah. So, like I was saying, guys, it seems to be a younger version of her. So, which is cool. Alright, so our Valor chance, which is interesting, our Valor chant does Rage, Fire Stance, and a Barrier. So, from that we can probably see that she's going to be more like a defensive character, which is nice. Always need those. So our Barrier reduce damage from 30, 40, 50% from level 1 to 3, and if you get her proof for three times for 1 turn. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good if you don't have like a characters with a barrier. It's an ability that I like actually, so it's pretty good for certain situation. So there you go. All right, so she has a couple of passive skill for her rage fire stance. She restore all party members HP from 10, 20, 30 to 40% and restores all status. So effect powers is based on 1, 2, 3 of fire type move used during the turn. Double move from copy status are counted twice. So the more you do move, the more HP she gets, the more HP she restores at the end of the turn. She also increased match XP by 10, 20, 30, and 40%. And effects is based on the number of move that she, a number of fire move used during the turn. So of course she will fit perfectly as a fire team. So that's kind of cool. Like she does fire move and it regen HP, restore HP. I'm sorry, and increase your max HP, which is nice. All right, so. Basic attack, lance, of course. Inspiration. Target a single party members. Give them inspiration and stack change element to fire. Permanent and stack inspiration on self. If targets itself, stack 3 inspiration on itself. So, pretty much what it means is this. I target a character, party members, and becomes fire. So, one could say you would maybe want to target Eva and change her fire or icicle to fire sickle. So yeah, kind of neat. It's a cool mechanic. She also has another zone, awakening any elemental type zone or damage type attack zone, double damage multiplier in zone 60 for attack zone type crystal, and 100% for fire, water, wind, and earth. So, and double damage on weakness. Zone cannot be overwritten by other zone during the duration of the duration. It cannot be extended by reactivating another zone. Same zone rules as always. Alright, our first skill, guys. Crimson Dance. Fire type slash attack on all enemies small, and fire type resistance of all enemy minus 30% for 3 turns, and fire type attack of all parties for 30%. When in rage, fire stance once per battle, increase buff and debuff value to 60 and double duration for 6 times. Pretty good as a fire opener right there. Red Flash. Fire type piercing attack on a single enemy small, physical resistance minus 15% for 3 turns and inflicts pain. When in rage, fire stance, 100% of damage, multipliers by 2, and increase debuff value to 30%. It's pretty good. Her healing skills. Restore all party members by 20% and max HP and give bears to all party members with 20% damage reduction. For party members with inspiration, MP regen for 20 for 3 times. When in raging fire stance, bears and MP regeneration is increased by 6. So it seems like she's useful when she's in the back, comes in, buff, and do all the things. Oh, she has Exploding Cry, Primitive, Deplore, Raging Fire Stance, and Speed of all enemies minus 50% for 3 turns. I'm not gonna lie, guys, but since a couple of characters, we've been having those characters that deploy zones primitively. I like it a lot, really like it, because I'm kind of lazy. I don't like switching characters back and forth, so I could just, you know, have the character there, press a button, and just do all my things. But that's me. Burning Wildfire. Power of all party members plus 35% and intelligence plus 35% for 3 turns. Critical damage of all party members plus 30% for 3 turns. For party members with inspiration, any weapon equipped characters damage plus 30%. When in rage and fire stance, increase buff value by 2. Wow. That's wow. She's yeah, that's kind of good. Bakuren Dance. Fire type slash attack of all enemy large. Fire type's resistance of all enemies minus 40%. And fire type of all party members plus 40%. When in rage, fire stance once per battle. Increase buff and debuff value to 80% and double duration. So it's pretty much a kind of upgrade version of Crimson Dance. So we got Rainbow Dawn. Fire type, piercing attack of all enemy XL, and critical rate of all party members plus 100% for 1 move. Increase damage according to numbers of inspiration stack of all party members, max 6. When in rage, fire stance, critical damage 100%. And our last skill, Sparrow Dance. Fire type slash attack of all enemies XL, and fire type resistance of all enemies minus 50% for 3 turns, and fire attack of all party members plus 50%. And if you when in raging fire stance, increase buff and debuff value to 100% and double duration for 6 turns. a lot of talking, but what I'm gonna say this, guys, it's pretty simple. She's the kind of characters that excel in fire, obviously. So what I would do, you know, you just make a team with fire, or you just make a team with a hard hitter. Like, for example, you have like your strongest character regarding the element. You have her put inspiration on that character, so her attack becomes fire, and then you just buff, and then you watch everything burn to the crisp, which is kind of cool, actually. Kind of like it. I cannot wait to actually play with inspiration. That's gonna make the game a little bit easier. But once again, guys, after almost 4 years, the power creep does go like this. So if you have a hard time clearing harder boss that will work to fire, I guess this character is gonna be a good addition. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that update, guys. Nothing. I don't really have to say anything more about that character. Everything is like mostly self-explanatory. There's no crazy gimmick. There's no crazy kind of like combo. It's pretty straightforward, man. You put her there, rage fire stance, inspiration, bam, after 3 turns everything dies. It's pretty simple to me. Pretty simple. But I'm sure there's all gonna be crazy stuff, but you know. So yes, guys, that's pretty much conclude. That's pretty much it for this update, guys. So if you like what I do, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, guys, and please leave a comment if you're gonna roll for her. And you guys are gonna see, I will roll for her, and you guys are gonna see if I am lucky. That being said, guys, I'll see you guys next time for more of the Eden updates. Bye.